I've taken a kind of a winding route to being here today, launching a political campaign. I grew up here in Galway. My time was fairly evenly split between books in St. Mary's and Gaelic football in St. Michael's. I went to Dublin for college. I did well there. I've always been very driven by wanting to have a positive impact on society and the people around me. And I just kind of always assumed that I would do that through the private sector. I went to work for McKinsey, which is this kind of strategy consultancy, and I just had some incredible experiences there. My very first conference call at McKinsey was with Kofi Annan, Desmond Tutu, and Mary Robinson, and we were helping them to build this organization that helped with global conflict resolution and getting and solving public health problems. I've built up energy and road infrastructure in Africa and all around Europe. I've been involved in national health systems from kind of strategic and financial level right down to working 4 months in a ward for elderly people, trying to get hospitals and social care and ambulance services working better together. And I've just had this kind of incredible experience. And I had never planned to get into politics. I always assumed that it was kind of too closed and a bit dirty, and that someone like me who wanted to kind of rock the boat a bit just couldn't make a difference. But then when the bailout happened and Ireland kind of took on this huge debt that it should have never had to bear, I just felt like I had to do something. I knew I had to do something. And so I came home, I helped get Stephen elected, and I've been involved ever since, and I've been engaged ever since. Recently I had the honour of working with many of you in the room on the Yes Equality campaign in Galway, and that was just incredible what we achieved together. I mean, now anyone in this country can marry the person they love, and it doesn't matter what that person's gender is anymore. It was just incredible what we did together. I mean, the campaign was so inspiring. Like 200 volunteers came together. We knocked on 45,000 doors. We walked enough miles to get to China. And I think on the day of the results, on May 23rd, we rightly celebrated just a great day for Irish democracy. And I think that there's a lot of work that still needs to be done in this country, and there's many days like that ahead, and I'm running to make sure that they happen. I think this republic was kind of founded on the idea that government should pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation equally. That's what was written into the proclamation. And I think that's not a vision of a kind of minimalist government that just focuses on serving narrow interests or tries to make Ireland the best small country in the world to do business in. I mean, I desperately want to see an Ireland where we have a strong, united society supported by a strong economy, and not the other way around, where we have a strong economy supported by a weak, divided society. And as Stephen outlined, we don't need to sacrifice economic competence to have a positive, inclusive society. And I think that by building a movement around social democracy, we can have one of the greatest societies in the world here at home. I mean, imagine if we had the public services of the Scandinavians, where everyone can live a healthy life, where we invest in communities so everyone belongs to, is cherished in their communities. And if we have a thriving economy that supports all that. I mean, that's the kind of Ireland that I want to see built. And I think that we have everything in Ireland. We have the talent, we have the creativity, and we have the work ethic to make it happen. And so why can't we do that? And I think starting here tonight, I want to build that movement with you in Galway. I think it needs to be broader than just getting people elected. It has to be about community. It has to be about getting issues national and locally moving, and it has to also be about politics. So I mean, for community, let's get together, let's get involved in issues that make a concrete difference in our community, throw our weight behind them. Let's pick out issues that we care about nationally and locally and make a difference to them, and throw the same kind of energy into them that we did in the Yes campaign. And then let's go and find good people who represent these types of values and get them elected into the Dáil, into the Seanad, into local authorities, and into Europe. I'm very proud to put myself forward to run in Galway West, and I'd be honoured to represent you in Dáil Éireann. it's going to take a massive effort to make that happen. I mean, we have 100,000 voters that we need to talk to. To make that happen. If we play by the rule books of kind of normal campaigns, it's not going to happen. I mean, if we had the same kind of 10-minute chat with every single person, it would take about 10 years, and we have about 4 months. So I really, like, for this to happen, we need your support. We'll be running a great campaign. We're going to be going out door to door. We're going to be holding town hall events all over the constituency. We're going to make unprecedented use of social media to make this happen. And we're going to be having conversations over coffee with friends and family in living rooms all over Galway. So please, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for lending your energy, and thanks. I hope you'll join us.